Well, hi, everybody, and welcome back to Forbes Riley Favorite Tips for Success. I have a quote. One of the things that I like to do is to have quotes that mean things to me, even if I didn't create them, but I use them as my own personal motto. This one's very powerful. It simply states, you are the sum of the obstacles you overcome. And what does that mean? Well, when you look at successful people, many of us go, oh, they had it easy, or their parents are rich, or yay for them, or they went to a good school. Let me share something with you. The most interesting people that I've ever met in life had some pretty amazingly bad, tragic obstacles to overcome, and they're still here. Oh, wait, I'm one of them. Yeah, you want to hear a couple of obstacles? So one, when I was a little girl, I got hit in the face with a baseball bat, and my nose grew kind of funny off the side of my face. I sucked my thumb, so I had braces, and I literally, for 8 years, I think I had the orthodontist from hell. And then he put a tongue thruster in my mouth. So at some point I talk like this. I have a broken nose, I have frizzy hair, I'm overweight, and I'm a little antisocial. It did not make for a very attractive little girl. And then my dad slipped when I was 14 years old, and he put his hand in a printing press. And he ended up spending the next 3 years, my entire high school, in the hospital. He had 15 different operations. I didn't go to any football games or any baseball games, and don't feel sorry for me. I learned a lot. I learned my personal why. One of the things that I fight very hard for is for better nutrition in hospitals. I take my little spin gym and I take it to people who can't get out of bed or are stuck in wheelchairs, because that's who I spent my high school time with. I am the sum of a lot of those obstacles. I watched both my parents die from smoking and cancer at age 70. Broke my heart. Do you think I'd go near a cigarette? Ooh, you ought to see me campaign against that. And then one of the most tragic, and this is, you wouldn't want this one. I took care of a wonderful little boy. He was my husband's little brother in the Big Brother, Little Brother program for 12 years. He came from South Central Los Angeles, and Dexter had the biggest, brightest smile, and he had the darkest skin, and he had a mom and no dad. And he came with us on every weekend, on every vacation, and that little boy in 1995 was one of my best men in my wedding. 6 months after I gave birth to my beautiful twins, Dexter was walking on a Sunday morning from his haircut to church at 11:30 in the morning. A gangbanger came up, he was wearing blue, and shot him 10 times in the back and left him for dead on the sidewalk. Yeah, it's a pretty crappy obstacle. But I'll tell you what Dexter's memory does for me, and I'm getting a little emotional, is it fuels my compassion for people who are different from me. It fuels my passion for kids and to be a mentor. See, the kid who killed him was also a kid who grew up a block away from him. He didn't have a mentor. When his mom saw that he had a gun, he didn't take it away. We took Dexter's mom's gun and hid it somewhere so he would never find it. He never got any girls pregnant. This kid did. So think about it. I don't care what neighborhood you grow up in, how much money you have. It taught me that you need to reach out and take care of all the little kids out there, because you never know what one might do to somebody that you love. So let me ask you a question. Are you the sum of the obstacles you overcame? I bet you are. And if you look at your obstacles carefully enough, rather than dwell on all the pain and the tragedy and all the baloney that goes with that, I challenge you to pull out the life lesson. I challenge you to take that lesson and share it with somebody else, and watch how much better your life becomes. That's my tip for the day.